Hey folks, I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about what you need to do, or what I like to do, before the season starts to make sure that your rifle is in tip-top condition and it's going to perform when you need it to. First thing, of course, is to make sure that you have a free and clear gun. So we're going to remove the bolt. Make sure there's nothing in the pipe. Yeah, nothing there. We've got no magazine. We've got a free and clear gun here, ready to work on. This is Thompson Center's Compass rifle. I've been using this one for a couple of seasons now. It is a fantastic rifle, really good shooting. Gotten a lot of animals with this, so this is my preferred weapon that I like to hunt with. Now, after we made sure that the bolt is out, everything is clear, the first thing I like to do is to make sure that all the screws on my rings that are holding my scope and holding my bases are torqued to the factory specifications. Now, with this scope, the factory suggests 25 pounds of torque per screw. So I've got my fat wrench here, I've got it set to 25, and I'm gonna go through and make sure all my screws here are nice and tight, so this scope is not gonna be moving whatsoever. Okay. Make sure these are all good. And I like to do a crisscross pattern when I'm doing these so I don't go around the clock here. Make sure that the gap is even on all these screws. So I go kind of in a crisscross pattern, kind of like you're putting a tire back on. Okay, all those are nice and torqued, very tight, good to go with that. The next thing that I like to do is to make sure that there's no buildup, residue, dirt, anything inside the bore of the rifle. Now to do that, I like to run a bore snake. We'll take it out. And I'll do this up to probably 4 or 5 times, just to make sure that if there's any buildup from cleaning from the previous season, or if there's any dust or debris from not cleaning, that all that is out of there and we're not going to have any problems when we take the gun to the range. So, and it's very important, always put the bore snake in through your receiver and pull out toward the end of the barrel. You never want to do it the other way around, because if you are, you're pulling gunk and debris and oil into your receiver here. You never want to do that. Always clean from the receiver out the end of the barrel. Okay, so like I said, I'll do that about 4 or 5 times just to make sure that there's nothing in the barrel that's going to affect my accuracy when I'm going to the range. So after I've made sure that my bore is clean and clear of anything with the bore snake, we've made sure that the screws are tight, everything is good to go, it's time to head to the range. Very important every season before you go out on opening day, go to the range, make sure you're hitting where you need to be so that when that animal comes in, you're confident enough that you can make a clean, ethical shot. We're ready to go, everything's tight, everything's clean. We're gonna pop this out, go to the range, and take a couple of shots.